Hi there, my name is Natasha Jonathan. I'm a crochet tutor at My Creative Butterfly where we transform strings to pretty things. I teach crochet through my courses, classes, and patterns, not just as a hobby, but also as a tool that will help you focus and concentrate better in everything that you do. In today's tutorial, I'll show you how to crochet this easy, beginner-friendly crochet bracelet. It is a good bracelet for making for yourself or for gifting to someone. It would also make a perfect friendship day bracelet. It is a beginner-friendly crochet project, that is if you are an absolute beginner, that is you have some idea of crocheting, you know the basic stitches, but you have never really made any big project. This is a good project for you because it is a quick and easy project. So let me show you how to do this. Before this, let me tell you the tools and materials that you'll need in order to crochet this pretty bracelet for yourself. So the first thing that you'll need is the thread. Use any good quality 100% cotton size 10 crochet thread. I'm using hot pink. With this, you'll need a 2 mm crochet hook. You can use any uh, type of hook. This is an ergonomic hook. You can use a wooden or a steel hook. With this, you'll also need a tapestry needle. Tapestry needle is a blunt point needle that will be used for attaching the bead to the bracelet and also for finishing the bracelet by weaving in the ends. Also, you'll need a sharp pair of scissors. So that is it. You just need the basic materials: thread, hook, needle and scissors, and you'll need a big size pearl bead. I'm using a pearl bead, jumbo pearl bead. You can also use a button or any other bead that is lying around in your house. The size will not matter because we will be adjusting the loop of the bracelet according to the bead that we are using. So as you can see here, this loop can easily be adjusted according to the size of the bead. So the size of the bead would not really matter for your project. So let us start and see how to crochet this bracelet for yourself. So we'll start with a slip knot, sorry. So place a slip knot on your hook like this. Now to start with the bracelet, do chain 4. This is 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now in the 4th chain from the hook, do 2 double crochet stitches. Now we'll do a picot. For doing a picot, it is very easy. Just do chain 3 and we'll do a slip stitch at the base. As you can see, these two vertical bars, that is the front loop of the last stitch and this vertical bar that you can see, go under both these loops and do a slip stitch like this. Now do one more double crochet in the same chain as we did the previous double crochet stitches. So with this, our first motif is done. Now do chain 3 and turn the work. Now we are going to work in this last double crochet of the previous row. This bracelet is worked in rows. So we'll work here. So again we'll do the same stitch pattern. Do 2 double crochets. Then a picot, that is 3 chains. And a slip stitch at the base here. There are a number of different ways of doing a picot. You can use any way that you find suitable. This is the way I like to do picots because it makes the picot very nice and neat. Now do one more double crochet in the same stitch as we did the previous 2 double crochet stitches. Like this. So we are done with 2 motifs. Now we'll just keep on repeating this pattern again and again. Keep measuring the length of the bracelet till it fits your hand perfectly. Make sure that it is slightly loose because a tight bracelet would be very uncomfortable. So you'll just keep on repeating the same thing. 3 chains, flip the work, 2 double crochets in the same stitch, a picot, again a double crochet in the same stitch. Keep repeating this till you reach the desired length for the bracelet. So here I am done with the length. As you can see, I'll just show you how to measure it. I'll just put it across my wrist. And as you can see that the length is enough, I can easily close the bracelet. So this is the length that I require. For whoever you are making the bracelet, just measure the wrist and see if the bracelet fits properly. Now what I am going to do is, on this side I'm just going to add a loop so that this bead will pass through it. So for doing that, let me just make a few chains. I've just made 10 chains here. I'll just do a slip stitch at the base of these chains. Now take the bead and pass it through the loop. The loop is too tight, the bead is not going through, so I'll just open it again and add a few chains. This is trial and error. Keep adding or reducing chains and see that the bead should pass through the loop nicely. It should not be very loose, otherwise your bracelet will open when you will wear it. As you can see, it is nicely fitting into the loop. So now my loop is done. Now just cut off the thread, leaving a nice 5 to 6 inches long tail so that we can easily weave it in. Pull the loop through. Now take the tapestry needle and one by one we will thread the ends into the tapestry needle. I am doing the end at the loop side first and we'll just weave it in. So before weaving in, I'll just secure it. For securing, I'll just tie a nice tight knot here like this. Then just pass it through a few stitches and weave it in properly. Now just cut off very close to the work. So this end is complete. Now on the other side, we will just attach the bead. So again, we will thread the end into the tapestry needle. Now take the bead and we are just going to stitch it nicely to this end. Pass the thread a few times because the bead is big, so we want to make it nice and secure because we don't want the thread to break and the bead to fall off. So here I passed the thread approximately 3 times. Now just tie a knot. To secure, and then we will just weave the end in. I have left a very small tail of thread, so it is difficult to attach the beads. When you are doing the bracelet, make sure that you leave a nice long tail so that it is easier for you to stitch the bead and still you have nice length of thread remaining so that you can weave it in easily. So here my weaving in is done. Just cut it off close to the work and your bracelet is ready. So this is a very easy and quick project. You can do it as a last minute gift. You can give it to your best friend on her birthday, or you can make it for a kid. You can experiment with different colors, different textures and different thicknesses of thread, because as you can see that I have not given you any specific number of repetitions. You can increase or decrease the length very easily. It is easily customizable. Even if you are a beginner level crocheter, you can still easily customize the bracelet to fit you perfectly. So I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. If you liked what you learned today, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask them in the comments. I'll be more than happy to help. Thank you so much for watching and happy crocheting. Bye bye.